Alright, and for the takedown procedure. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I promise you'll never be that excited about a tent. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a absolutely long overdue follow-up to the unboxing video on my Gazelle T4 Hub Tent. And I am going to put this up real quick, go over some of the concerns and questions that people had, and hopefully be able to answer those all, and also open it up, see the sky view without the rain fly on it, put the rain fly on, and then finally the tear down and the putting it back in the tent. So hopefully this will answer some questions. And before we start though, I do want to make mention of the fact that this the tent is approximately 5 feet long. It's not too terribly heavy, but it is somewhat heavy. And so most of your vehicles, that is actually going to have to require you to put the seats down or to store it on the top in some fashion to be able to fit it. If you have a pickup, it's perfect. Just note that for this size tent, that is, and the ease that it does, that's the other thing, is just how much space it takes up. Okay, on to some questions. On YouTube, Amanda had asked about the front doors. So the front doors they're double zippered, and also along the bottom. And I'll get the GoPro out here in just a second, and just to further highlight what I'm talking about here. They zip in place along the weather seal at the bottom, the tub at the bottom. And you've got the big zipper that runs down the middle, and as you can see, this is made out of the bug fly material here in the front, so the inner part of it will zip back. So if you're not staying in here, you don't need it for the weather or any of those things. You can actually open that part of it up and let in some air. I also had a question from Christopher about the extra room, and the extra room is because the tent is all connected. Anytime you open this up, it's going to be both rooms. But if you wanted to have a little less footprint, a little less, I don't know, like if it was a rainy evening or something like that, you could actually take the inner tub out. You could open up all the windows. You would have grass on the inside of this, and if it was a dry area or anything like that, and you just wanted to end up making it like a gazebo attachment, you could certainly do that. I've thought about doing that before if I had several, because you could have several people in here, and you don't necessarily want all that weight sitting down on the floor. You just wouldn't want it to damage it or anything like that. So you could, in theory, take the entire inner tub, you could roll that out, you would have grass underneath, protected. It's not expecting rain or anything like that. There wouldn't be any reason why you wouldn't do that if you're only going to be using one of the bedrooms. So there's that. Again, when it's folded completely up, it's roughly 5 feet long, so that's going to be something that's a concern, especially just depending on the type of vehicle you have, because of the size. But I kind of put that. I think I had this up in less than 3 minutes. So it goes up really, really quick. All right. So the purpose of those is to keep the front corners up. As you can see, it's got these little Velcro clips all the way through here, and it's reinforced little gusseted pocket right there. Both of those are going to go right there. No big deal. So anyway, here's a little bit of comparison between the two front doors. Like I said, this could be, you could leave this completely open if you wanted to, and peel that back, leave it open. But on a nice evening like it looks like here tonight, I don't know. To me, I would just leave it. I would leave it all open without the top, without the rain fly. That's just me. Okay. The question about just also to note here, I have the sides completely open. If it's a cold, bad weather, rain, wind, whatever, you want to keep this completely sealed up, you've got the ability to buckle and close those. Just like that. Looks like this is the hook for this, orange on orange. That makes total sense. So anyway, this will hook right up here. Keep that closed. Like I said, good weather, just leave it open. For it to be two separate rooms, obviously the whole top portion of this is actually all made together, as you can see. But however, down here they give you these nice little locating tabs and little things that tell you that how that goes in there. You can completely undo by Velcro the floor on this side. So if you wanted to save your floor, or if you were in an area where it was just, you know, had nice grass, or you weren't planning to, maybe you were going to put, like, I don't know, I mean, sometimes I take cot, and I'll camp with a cot. To me, that's just easier. I don't really need that type of, I just need protection overhead. I don't need the, you know, for the bugs or anything like that might be coming in. So, you know, that's to each their own, I guess. But this floor can completely come out. Also in the bedroom, this floor can completely come out. I hope to have had enough time to actually show, like when I'm camping, this area will allow for like a queen bed, an air up queen bed mattress will fit in here, no problems. I camped with my son, and it was nice and cozy. You can just see the abundance of windows that are in here that you can ventilate with. There's a bunch of them. I do recommend that you take the little overhead netting, those little storage pockets, to make sure you undo those though before you take the tent down. Check it, actually, I could see that. But yeah, so normally I'll zip all the zippers back up. So for privacy, this completely closes. So yeah, I just yeah, you can see how the floor has got a little bit of extra pressure over here, but since it gives you the ability to readjust that, you know, I could do one of two things: either go outside, give it a little bit of relief, and put my stakes in closer to prohibit that from happening, or I could undo the Velcro, give it a little bit from here to here. It's possible that it's just being taken down and put back up several times. You know, that may be the issue. All right, so do a quick walk around. As you saw when I was putting it up, I usually start at the back, and I'll pop out 2 walls, get this set up, and then I will work my way to the front. The last thing that I'll do is I get inside, I pop up from the inside, pop the top, put it up. As you can see, I've also got the rainfly out, fixing to put that out for you guys, put that up rather. And one thing that I did incorrectly the first time that I put the rainfly on is you'll notice that there is a triangled portion that's the back. It almost certainly have to be. It's identical except for that. But unless you want to trip over something with your ingress and egress from your tent there, I would strongly recommend that you put that guide wire part at the back. It just makes sense. So anyway, like I said, the new hasn't really wore off it yet, and hopefully we will get several opportunities here pretty soon to for it to get some use. You guys can just see it in camping action in all its glory. Alright, so we're going to put the top on real quick, take a break for a second, and then I'll show you how fast it is to pack up. As you can see, that did not take too terribly long at all. Just for the sake of the video, if I'm setting up for camp for the night, I would stake it down. We're gonna get the GoPro real quick, show you some of the little hidden things that you might not have been able to see from that distance, and then we'll take her down. All right. Okay, let's look up underneath here. So you can see there is very few points here where this is actually going to touch the main part of the tent. So that way, as that rain fly gets wet, your likelihood of getting any kind of water is going to be a lot less than you would normally have. And so, let's see. What it does is it actually attaches to the top part of these rails are part of the actual tent body, and then it has an opening, and then these are actually made onto the rain fly, and so they just slip right in there. It's nice and tight. Okay, use the guide wires or anything like that for those. You can take these, bring them back to about like so, and either stake them, or if you want to get a little bit more airflow, use your own paracord or whatever, and lengthen that back a little bit. Better safe than sorry. I don't know how many times I've almost got blown away in a tent camping situation just because I wasn't anticipating it to rain. So anyway, this is the little triangle flap that I was telling you about at the back. So again, just the way it's shaped, it grabs so much air. So alright, and for the takedown procedure. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I promise you'll never be that excited about a tent. Anyway, you want to make sure that these are pulled down, and you also want to make special note to the little supports that are here, and on the outside the little connector that I failed to show, but it's pretty elementary. It just goes under that front lip. And you want to make sure you take those two things off. Make sure that your separator that's between the two rooms is unzipped. Make sure all your windows are folded back except for these in here, which these don't make any real difference there. But also, it's not a bad idea to ventilate a couple of spots on each side. This one, air. You want to let that air come out when you fold it up. That's the hardest thing. Alright. And some extra stuff in here that's going to have to come out. Now, I'll leave that over here. That goes in here. Okay? Alright. Yeah, okay, we're fixing to bring it down. Okay? Okay, you're okay. Alright. Come here. Let's start back here. Come here. What's the first thing we're going to do? Gonna take this down. Step one. Alright. That's step one. Let's go back here. Push the walls in. That's step two. Okay. 3 on the back. Now what have we got? All right. Okie doke. Anyway, you want to let gravity kind of do the work for you there. Once you get it in, just kind of get the zippers. Just get the zipper started. Then you can kind of feel around for where you've got extra room to be able to put the rain fly and the tools. We gotta put them back in here. Okay. Alright. Okay, go get the other one. Oh, sorry. Go get the other one. It's right there. Alright, we're all done. This is Junior Helper gets us here. Oh, get those. I need those 3. Thank you. Alright. There we go. You get it? Alright. Gotta buckle it up. Take the stress off those zippers. Alright, it's a little humid. That and I probably need to lose a few lbs, but had my helper here.